It is not only you who always wondering why you are not growing, why you are not moving forward, why you do everything possible, you run, you read, but you are not going anywhere. You just see yourself at the end of the year and you find yourself at the same point where you were the other time. Here I prepared only 5 things that can show you the reason why you are stuck on that level and you are not moving as a person to your level. As you wish, as you promise yourself to the end of the year, last year, that to this year, I'm doing this, I'm trying to live to this life standard. But now we are in August, soon to September, so maybe depending to the time you are watching this video, you will found you are still stuck on the things that have never changed the way you wanted when we started this year. Number 1 thing is overrunning. When you run too much things, when you have too many information, sometimes is a problem because you don't know which one to follow. Let me give an example. I will compare life motivation words and business motivation words. When you talk to successful people and you ask them which things, which idea, which advice can I have when doing business, they will tell you work smart but also sleep less. Use most of your time to run, to speak to people, to network, to work on things that will help you develop. They tell you a day have 24 hours, but you don't have to sleep almost 16 hours. You have at least to sleep 4 or 5 hours and then you will success. And then you meet someone else from life experience. They will tell you, for your health, please sleep almost at least 8 hours and above, so that you have a raised mind, you will not have stroke when you sleep, you will not have stress and stuff, and too many things. Now, because you don't know which things you want to follow, you will get confused, right? So this is when overrunning become a problem. Number 2. But before we continue, I have good news that by the end of this video, I will also bring which solution, which things can we do then to help these things I'm just bringing up here, right? Number 2, out focus. You are just there. You don't know what you want. I said from the first point, right? You don't know what you want. You have to have focus, and when you don't know your focus, when you out of focus, you don't know where you're going, what you want. How do you even expect to grow? How do you even want to move forward when you don't know what you want? When you don't know the goals, the objective, you are always going to stuck down, okay? Point number 3, it is emotional shortcuts. Let me tell you this before I say this. There is no easy way to make money. There is no easy way to wealth. There is no easy way to whatever things you want to achieve in your life. Everyone have somewhere he started from, she started from. And that journey have not been 2 days, have not been 2 years, have not been 5 years. Let me tell you, I'm teaching you this of experience of over 20 years. I have been studying from primary, secondary, bachelor, masters, reading books, whatever, and I'm still learning from those who are above me, right? So it is a journey of years which takes efforts. So if someone is coming and telling you, I can teach you things which you can do and be rich, you can be rich in 2 years and 3 years, he's a scammer. That is why they're taking your money. They use your emotion because human being, our human nature is always there for his life. When someone tells you, how do you feel when I give you a 20 million cars while you invested only 2 million? Can you do that? 2 million in 1 year, you buy 20 million car. That is a scam. That is not possible because you have to start somewhere. You build brick by brick to reach to the high level, to reach to the age of wealth. It requires too many efforts, too many hard work, too many hours of sleepless, too many losses, too many breakup, too many heartbroken, too many, like, I don't know how we can explain that. There is no easy way. But when you're over-controlled by your emotion, people will use that to eat your money, to scam you, your hard-earned saving, and that is why you are not growing, because you're emotionally weak. When you're emotionally weak, you are going nowhere. You need to just have emotional to be emotionally strong, work on thinking easily, and think and have a critical thinking to everything you understand. Don't just come here and you find me saying, I can help you to reach, I can help you to be rich. How? You ask the first question, how can you make me to be rich? Is your knowledge valid? We shall see that, all right? Number 4 is the desire to be right. There is nothing. This life has never been right always. Sometimes we even lose before we go. If we are trading, I should show you from the chart. The thing is from here and then it's come back and then it's go back. That is how it is. In trading, in savings, whatever, you can have 10 million and you choose to use 2 million for marketing in hope that the marketing will help you to have more sales. So you have expensed, you have just spent 2 million for marketing, and your return on investment is that you expect that you will sell more than 400, more than million. That is how life it is. If you expect that you are starting things when things are right, if you're expecting that things will go in your way, I think the growth, as we're saying, it is not going to be easy for you, because this life has never been okay. If you are networking someone and he rejects you, it's okay. He is not even supposed to help you. Why? I always tell people who follow my pages, CEO Logic, Havugimana Straton, I always tell them that it is individual responsibility to accept his or her own action. Know that either good or bad that happened to your life, no one have responsibility about it. You are poor because you've chosen to be poor. You are just that way. You hate you. I know you even hate that way. You hate yourself, but no one is responsible for that. Don't tell me that my father have never put me in a good school. Don't tell me that my mother, whatever, have never. Don't tell me that my wife is not good for me. Don't tell me that my husband, my kid, my whatever. Don't tell me your boss is paying you less salary. Don't tell me that more everything. The things of just always have reason behind your failure is you. Nobody is over responsible of what you're doing. So never expect to be right always. Also, sometimes you can be wrong. And being wrong does not mean you are going to stuck. It means maybe it is a time to run from that things. Never expect to always be right. Life has never been so fair to everyone. Sometimes it is bad, sometimes it is good. And when it is bad to yourself, someone that are enjoying and they are happy with their family, they are happy with their man, they are at Miami, they are at Lake Kivu, they are just traveling, they are enjoying their life. But you see yourself, you are stuck somewhere. And maybe tomorrow you will be somewhere else where some other are wishing to live the life you live. So this life, it is just like, it is a circle. Today you are up, tomorrow you are down. And someone is up, and you are up, and tomorrow someone is dying. As people die, also some are just get born. So remember that nothing is always right. Sometimes we need to listen oya in Rwanda or no, a big no. And remember also to run that. You need to say no, you need to say yes when it is right, when it is wrong. It's okay. You are not responsible with anybody's actions anyway. Number 5, which is the last, is wrecking of a good system. When you don't have a system, how do you expect to make money? So you need a system which can work even you are asleep. When you are not around, things get done. Your employer calling, hey boss, can we give this discount? Hey boss, can we go to buy these things? Why do you need that stress? Why can't you make a system where you give power, where you give authority to the managers, for the decision makers? Actually, there is this gap I have realized in this world, where you find that this older generation, the alpha generation and the young generation, we have a conflict over decisions. I come and be like, hey, Straton, I be boss, I want to do this. No, Straton, that's not how we do business. We have been doing this for over 40 years. I understand experience matter, but sometimes also new things, new technology, new knowledge, innovation matter too. Remember that the age you lived in is totally different with age, with this moment we are living, where everything have changed at most, all right? So we need to have somewhere we can have joint understanding of a decision, joint unit, and working together to find a good solution. You bring the old experience, I bring my new skills, and then we make something which can help us to grow as whole. Okay, that was 5 things that can make you stuck, that have never made you grow, and you have maybe never known that they are making you stuck to some point. Now, because we have said too many information are also bad. Most of the people run from everybody, run from different sectors, and then they try to put together in those information, they put into action, but putting them because it is not theirs, they fail. They are just in ambiguity, which things to follow, which way to go on. And then after failing, you meet someone on run saying, I can help you to reach this level, I can, by giving me your money, by paying my course, by paying my consultants, by, and then you give your money because you think after failing so many times with your information, you probably said, maybe I am the problem, maybe I am the one who don't know what is going on. You meet me, you meet someone else and tell you, I can teach you, I can show you the way. And you give up because you are not responsible. You give up because you don't want to own the risk of failing. And you pay someone so that will be like, I paid this guy to help me, now it is not helping, he is not helping me, she's not helping me, you know, and then your money is lost, then you have another experience, you have many information, and then the circle repeats itself, right? So you are losing double. Now, what you can do to overcome these things? Also, 4 things important. Number 1, run from people whom you think are in sector you love, are in a sector you enjoy. So you want to do business of selling shoes. Why do you need to run from someone who are a motivational speaker about maybe he do restaurant? Why do you need information from a restaurant guy? Why do you want to sell shoes? So run from many people who do your things, and among them find deep scenario of what they teach, bring them together, and this will take you to number 2, which is building your own narrative. Okay? Your own positive system, your own positive need. I learned from Straton Havugimana, I learned from this guy. He talk about this, he talk about that. And then you pick the important criteria, important quality, important practice, important action, important strategy and actions from them, but with knowledge of creating your own narrative, with purpose of taking the quality that can define you. It is like copying from others' action and make your own from them. You run from many people, but you are trying to make your own from them. Number 3, don't put yourself, the new made of you into action right away. Number 3, you just need also to test and validate if the system is going to work, if the action is going to work, if the strategy is going to work. Validate those ideas, validate those practices, put into action by taking some time, maybe choose 1 month, 2 months, 3 or 4, and say, let me run if these things can work. And then after you validate it is working, you have seen the issue, the problem, the overweight strategy, the new way, and then now you have the number 4 level of putting those things you have run from validation phase into implementation phase. That is when we are going to invest those knowledge, those practices, those strategy into a business. Before you invest too much money, you have taken a few to run a strategy, how it works in real world, not in the books and on television as we are watching me, but through real scenario. and then you invest your money where you know your system is working. But having system does not mean you have everything you need to success. You also need the another things. That is why I really enjoy running. You need to do evaluation, monitoring and evaluation. Running from the system you made, because each year bring new technology, new knowledge, new skills, new needs on market are always there. New trend. That is when you need even to run from competitors. What are they doing? How they are doing it? Which innovation do they have? How are we doing it? Which price is compatible with our customer? Which theirs? Always you need to run, research, do your own research, do your company's research, go on market. Okay? There is no time to stop, okay? But at least you are doing all that for the system you made for yourself. You are trying to expand, renovate, improve, create unique to your system you have already chosen to work on. Let me hope this have helped you to understand what you need as a person to grow. And if this helps you, please follow, subscribe, remember to comment, and I wish this could be a physical class where you should say, thank you, Straton, thank you, teacher. But if you should say so, please do it in a comment. Remember to always search people who are important to your niche, to your sector of works you want to. Peace and love. Have a blessed day. Bye.